Hello my friends, I am G Hondo and welcome back to our Let's Play of Aurora. This is episode 43. We're picking up now just a few ticks of the clock, about 2 or 3 years or so, while I did some research and built some ships, so let me just bring you up to speed on what I've done in that time. We'll start here. So I have completed building the Beholder, that's the sensor, basically a little satellite. Um, very big satellite, actually. But anyway, so its only purpose in life is hunting. So it has all sorts of active and passive scanners, and that's about it. So it can't fight on its own, but that's why I put it in the group with the actual combat vessels. So it finds them, it shoots them, and it's all good. Couple other things I've built in the meantime. I'll show you, where did that go? I'm not sure if I had shown this on camera or off camera or not, but I did upgrade. I built a new salvage vessel, very similar to the old one, just obviously it goes faster and carries a whole lot more, and it salvages much faster. So um, otherwise, it's still just a simple salvage vessel, so it's nothing exciting. It's just a straight upgrade. Close that out, and there's also, is it this one? Yes, there it is. So I got rid of the Mega, which was our little troop transport. I can actually get rid of that group entirely. And replaced it with a ship I'm obviously calling the Giga, because I apparently am following that naming conventions. So again, it's just a direct upgrade from the previous. This one can now hold a lot more troops, and obviously is faster, goes further, blah, 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 blah. So that's all very normal. I also built several um, troops on Earth. And if we look at, actually probably easier from this. Oh, sorry, they're right down here. So I built some heavy assault battalions, some mobile infantries, and a combat engineer. I'm not actually sure what the combat engineer does. It just sounds like something I should have. So um, I've got already some battalions on here waiting. I suppose I could build more, but I think I'll start with these ones. My idea is that once the Beholder finds wherever their colony is, I can send the ship in. Maybe we can conquer it. So in fact, I might actually just add this directly. Yeah, I might as well just add this directly to that task group now that I think about it. There's no reason not to. They may as well just fly together. It's much safer this way. What am I doing? There we go. If you're wondering what this stuff here is, I was trying originally to experiment on how to add the fighters the um, to the castle class. It turned out to be a whole lot easier than I thought, but this was a attempt I made earlier. You can ignore this. This doesn't do anything. But anyway, so yeah, we've got the Giga now attached to the Absolution, so that little combat group is absolutely ready to go. And again, that means I can get rid of that little group there. We don't need it. Awesome. Okay, let's get our Absolution group on its way to visit our new friends at Kruger 60. Okay, when you get to here, we'll stop, we'll put our shields on, get the sensors going and all that. There's no need to put the shields on until we get there, because they do drain fuel. So I will wait till they actually arrive before we do that. Excellent. So we'll see if we can't find this colony and conquer it. After all, they blew up one of my little jump gate builders, and therefore I owe them the complete annihilation of their entire species. Seems fair. Anyway, oh, that's right, we still got stuff blowing up, so I'll use a higher increment. I had actually designed a ship to have the maintenance modules. Um, Basically, it was just a ship with several hundred of those. But I got doing the math, and it actually made absolutely no sense to build it. Because not only was the thing 2.5 million tons just to support 100,000 tons, but it actually cost significantly more materials just to build the thing. So I just canceled it and then went back to building the maintenance modules on Earth directly. So if my math is right, by the time they are eventually all done, which will take quite a while, we will be able to support the castle on Earth and these messages will stop coming up. But we still have a long way to go because that's a 400 and I think it's 450 or something. Something crazy like that. Yeah, 428,000 tons for that castle. So it'll be a while. But anyway, that's for another time. For now, it's the Absolution's turn. Hey, here we are. We have arrived. Stop, please. Please. Please stop. Come on. What are you doing? Thank you. Okay. Anyway. Alright, so we are here. So now it is time to get the sensors and shields going. Okay. And start hunting. I guess the easiest way is I'll just float towards their float towards that star and see what I can see. And hopefully all these extra sensors will come in useful. That's my hope anyway, otherwise it was an absolute total waste to have built the beholder, but I'd like to think having all those scanners would be helpful. I don't know if they've rebuilt any of their ships or not. We did blow all their Wolverines up. One of them by ramming into this stupid thing, and one in the rest by just actually shooting. Oh, and speaking of ramming, let me show you one other ship I designed. I haven't built any yet, but I got thinking about I got rid of the Fist of Bees, because I know for sure that won't work. And I've temporarily, like I said, I haven't actually built any yet, but I've been strumming along and thinking, what if I, instead of even putting weapons on, what if I just make this an actual ramming ship? So all I did is I put a little bit of armor and as many engines as the thing could support, which apparently was 9 to get up to 500 tons exactly. So basically, it's unarmed, but it just would fly at 135,000 kilometers per second, so insanely fast, and just crash into an enemy vessel. Basically, the ship is a missile. I'm not sure if that would work. If anyone's ever experimented with ramming vessels, please let me know in the comments if this is either a good idea or an absolutely useless idea. Because I'm quite curious to see if this would work, but I'd really rather not build a whole bunch of these only to find out they're not going to work, or they could work but I don't have enough fuel, or something silly like that. So I'm just going to leave this on the screen for a second so you guys can have a look. And like I say, if anyone's ever experimented with that, please let me know in the comments your thoughts, good or bad. Anyway, in the meantime, we are getting back into our current fleet here. Okay, so we are now just sitting here. Let's do some scanning. Guess we're not seeing anything out here. Maybe we'll try over here where there's more moons. So that's 3. And let's see if that's got anything. I also don't know what I didn't really check what the range of these scanners were, but let's just 100% make sure that we are in fact scanning and shielded, just in case it missed it somehow. Aha. Thermal signature. Gotcha. have a thermal signature. Where? Looks like on Moon 1. Well, then that sounds exactly like where we want to be. So that would be 3 Moon 1. Okay. Now, can I explicitly scan this thing? I guess I could have just done that. So that'd be a contact, right? Yes, it would. Yeah, okay, that's probably more useful when you're playing against a human opponent. I don't think the computer's going to know or care whatever it is I just sent as a message. So, now the question of the day becomes, can I shoot it, or invade it, or what? So I think we want to try to land some troops here. Oh, I wonder if I need a combat drop. They may not want to actually just drop off troops generically. Ew, I never even thought about that. Yeah, this troop transport may not be able to do a combat drop. I think it's only for transporting between friendly places, because it is just a commercial vessel, not a military vessel. Well, poop. Okay. Alright, plan B, I guess, will be, can we just shoot the colony? I guess we can try that. And if this doesn't work, then I guess I will have to redesign the troop transport. Yeah, this certainly doesn't appear to be actually shooting or anything. So I guess you can't just shoot a colony to blow it up. I guess you probably could if you had missiles. I don't have a missile ship here. It just has rail guns and Meson cannons. So I'm guessing that this is doing nothing. Yeah, they're doing nothing. Okay, back to the drawing board. Grab the existing Giga, wherever it went. Copy it. Giga military. So probably needs the, where did they go? Yeah, the combat drop modules. I bet that's what it needs. And I guess the cryo ones just let the troops start at higher morale because they haven't been sitting awake while they flew over there, so. Okay. In that case, let's get a couple of these then. Okay, now we have as many as we can carry, so that's fine. That will do. Now that it's a military vessel, though, I'm of course going to need stacks and stacks and stacks of engineering stuff, because these things blow up way too easily. And my OCD does not permit 26 engineering spaces, but 25 is fine. Anyway, that also means I can use a better engine so I can get there faster. There's now no need to use the my little economical commercial fuel saver here. If we are going to be a military ship anyway, let's go ahead and be a proper high-speed military ship. Because who cares about gas? Anyway, other than that, I guess, yeah, there isn't really anything else this thing would need. I don't think it needs shields or extra armor or anything, 'cause it's not really going to be in combat, it's just dropping troops off, so... Well, maybe I'll give it shields anyway, just in case. Where did they go? Can never find any of that, just too much stuff now, and I can never find anything. There's some shields, and I guess we'll give it a little bit more armor as well, just in case. There, okay. And you can have a leader. That's fine. Ah, good, I won't even have to retool for it. Excellent. Oops, that's not the right button. I think what I'll do, just for simplicity, I'll just send this back to Earth and either refit or scrap and rebuild when I get there. That way I don't have to lose all these troops and everything. So we will just active off, shields off, and float back to Earth. Refuel, resupply, all that jazz. Okay, so be it. And one of these is set for the Giga already. Yes, good. Okay. Wonder how many colonists that has, because strength 5 thermal seems really low to me. Just out of curiosity, how much thermal am I giving off on my colonies? Thermal, 100,000. Okay, so a colony with only 0.12 of humans gives off 300. So either that colony has, less than 0.01 population, or they are just way more efficient at not giving off heat. Anyway, I'm not sure which it is, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway. Alright, where are those ships? Are they back yet? Or are they still... No, they're still going. Okay. Give more time. Ah, okay, so they have arrived. Okay. Excellent. Now, can I just refit this without having to drop the troops off? Oh, now it's a military vessel. I can't do it here. I will have to retool this one. Poop. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Everything will be fine. That won't take them long at all. So my research is done too. We'll fix that real quick as well. Sure, you'll do. Somewhere in here there'll be the next one of whatever that was. Okay. Okay, so you are retooled. So if I find my existing Giga and switch it to that, that should not be a very difficult job at all. No, not really. Are you seriously telling me that just to add those, it would make it that much more difficult? Okay. Then you start building one. I will have the troops dropped off so I don't lose them, and then we'll just scrap the Giga. Because there's no point in losing them. So you could go ahead and scrap that Giga because we now do not need it. And then we just have to wait to actually build the improved version. Looks like it's going to take about 6 months. That's not bad. That's not too bad at all. And we can try this one more time. And then if this doesn't work, I guess I'm going to have to try and figure out how to build bombs, which I guess are basically just missiles in this game's terminology. Maybe I'll make them like radiation ones or something. But I'm going to try this first. I would like to just conquer them. That seems like fun. And if you think I was mean to my people, wait till you see how I treat these insects. But anyway. Alright, so that Giga is done. So let us get that attached back to the Absolution group. Excellent. And then there it is, load into drop module. That's what we wanted. So one of you, one of you, one of you, you, and you. Excellent. Now let's get back out and play with the insects again. That was through the Ross jump point to Kruger. And it was somewhere near here. But again, we will put shields and sensors on just in case they have built a new ship in the time since we last looked at them. And it's several days trip, but that's fine. We'll get these guys sorted. Apparently this is a particularly challenging turn to generate since I've dropped and not responding. Okay. Alright, so we are here. I think I went to the wrong... Yeah, I did. I went to the wrong planet. That's okay. That's an easy fix. It was Planet 3 that had it. And then it was one of the moons. I think it was Moon 1. I think. Yes, Moon 1 specifically. However, it'll now show up in the contacts list, so. Well, let's see how this does. See if we can't conquer these guys. Oh, that's just for attacking other ships. Okay, then how do you ground conquer? That surely has to be a possible thing you can do. Surely. That surely has to be something that you can do. Okay, I think I'm going to put a cut in the episode here while I try and figure out if I can, in fact, do a ground assault. If so, I will restart the camera when that has started, and if not, then I guess I will design bombs, and we'll just get rid of them that way. Either way, I will sort that out off camera because I don't want to take up a lot of time guessing at that while I'm recording. So at this point, folks, I think I'm just going to say goodbye for now, and I'll catch back up with you once I have this sorted out. So until next time, stay calm, and I hope you'll come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.